everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Village's Newcomers. We have a fun show for you today. And we're going to get to that in a moment. But first, have you noticed these new t-shirts? As you know, we have a new company. It's based in Idaho, but they sell the shirts on Etsy. And you can get one of these by going to garmentofpraise.one. And they'll fix you up. And they have this style, they have our old style. Now they have some V-necks.
Yay.
And lots of choices for you there. We don't get anything from selling these shirts, but we know that some of you want them, so we're making them available. We get grandkids every once in a while, don't we?
We do.
We love it when the grandkids come.
We do. We have a great time, and it's so full of life, and so we're so busy, but we get very tired.
And we get letters, what kind of things can grandkids do? And we see it on Nextdoor all the time. My grandkids are visiting. What can they do? We're going to show you some things they can do today. Take a look at this. Ten up. Welcome to Camp Grandpa. This week we have a series of designed activities to make you better members of society, to have a good time, and to help out Grandma and Grandpa. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? How should you reply?
Yes, sir.
This concludes Camp Grandpa. Did you have a fun time?
Sir, yes, sir.
Would you be willing to come back every year and do this?
Sir, yes, sir.
Come on!
That was a lot of fun. The grandkids really got into it, didn't they?
Yeah, I had fun filming that with them. And the house looks so much better. Boy,
Snap to it.
I'm going to miss them. Of course, we're just having fun. Nobody was harmed in the making of that video. This area has so many things to keep kids involved, and the grandparents too, that we thought we'd bring you some of them today.
Yeah.
The number one and most obvious thing, is Camp Villages.
Sure. In the camp villages, you'll find the information in the rec news, and in the back page or one of the pages, you'll see a page like this called Camp Villages, and you'll see it around the holidays, around spring, Easter time, Christmas for sure, and during the summer when a lot of kids are visiting from their vacations from school. So you're going to find a lot of information on that. You could go online with what's the online, thevillages.org. What is the website, Jerry?
Oh, no. I don't know what it is.
We'll put that up. But anyway, you look that up and then they'll give you all the activities. And when you go on there and you pick your activities you want to do with your grandchildren, you have to jump on it and get registered right away. I tried to do it going to the Eisenhower Rec Center, which was a little harder because I got up really early in the morning, like at 7 to get there, maybe 6:30 and 7 got there, and people were in line already. It's best to do it on your computer and you get registered. You have to pay a minimal price on some of those activities, maybe $5.
Some of them, but not all of them.
Not all of them. Some of them are free, but some you have to pay for supplies. We did a couple things with our granddaughters and grandson. We did cake decorating.
We need the 2 nostrils, the nose.
Cupcake decorating, actually. And then we did some Zumba dancing, which was a lot of fun.
Drummers, if we can stop together. Let's go!
Had to relax on that one a couple times. Also,
The scavenger hunt,
Oh, yeah.
that's fun. It's a golf cart scavenger hunt. They put clues all around, not too far out because you have to get it done safely on a golf cart. And you go get them with your grandchild. Now, we applied for that and we didn't get it.
yeah.
But we decided we'd go and see if anybody didn't show up. And sure enough, there was an opening and we were able to participate. And that was a lot of fun.
That's
The
a
kids loved it.
Very popular one. We also did dancing and drumming. It was excellent fun and loud, very loud.
You can hit it a bunch of people.
So many things involved with Camp Villages.
There's a booklet they will give you to choose your course or your activity, and it's a lot of them will get closed quickly, so they're limited like maybe 20, 25 people for each activity, so you have to really get in it.
Yeah, I've heard that you can take your grandchild to karaoke. You can go sing with them, you can dance, you can do all sorts of things.
You can do the karaoke. I can do the dancing.
Hey, what's your go-to song on karaoke? Mine is Pretty Woman. Other things that people have done in the past are roaming Raptors, and that would be where they bring in some birds of prey and show them to the kids, and they get to see probably, I don't know, surely a hawk,
Yes.
maybe a falcon, perhaps an eagle or
Wow.
a buzzard, things like that, and that would be fun. Off the Camp Villages subject, we took the kids to see some birds, didn't we?
Oh, we did. We went to a pet store in Leesburg.
I mean, let's face it, these kids are young. They don't know the difference. They thought they were at a zoo, and we took them to the pet store, and it was free.
And it was nice. You could actually hold them.
No, that pet store had some fantastic birds, and I mean some big talking birds.
Yeah.
And lots of beautiful small birds, and they take such good care of them, and they're right out there in the middle of the store for you on display.
Yeah.
You can hold your finger up, they'll jump on your finger, as you can see in the picture there. And so that was a lot of fun. Okay, so they're here, they can play bocce. The courts are free. You just go in the
Right.
equipment room, get the balls, and you're good. If you want to show them how to play shuffleboard, you can play shuffleboard.
Corn toss.
Corn toss. You can swim 104 pools.
Yes.
The kids are only available at the
Family pools.
family pools. And there are how many of those? About 12?
Maybe. Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah.
There's a bowling alley. And in fact, there are 2 bowling alleys relatively close, and you could take them bowling. You could go bird watching. We love that.
Yeah.
I remember I took one of the grandkids out on the golf cart, and we're motoring around, and there was a roseate spoonbill, a pretty uncommon bird, beautiful, right next to the cart path. These sandhill cranes will be all around, and they're just as tall as some of these children, almost as tall as Linda, in fact.
Intimidating, aren't they?
You know, that's fun. One thing I love to do with the grandkids is go fishing. Now, here in the villages, you can fish a lot of places. Basically, anywhere there's a pond that you can get to without stepping on private property or a golf course, you can fish. And so we did, and you can see a little bit of the action right here. Lake Sumter has a boat ride. Lake Sumter is a beautiful lake. It's right at Sumter Landing. You can look across and you can see the Palmer Legends golf course on the other side. And you can ride for $2 a little boat, and they'll tell you some lies while you cruise around. They'll make up some stories for you.
They had some good jokes.
It is. That's a lot of fun. And there are 2 putting courses. One is the Clifton Cove. It's brand new.
Brand new.
The other one is the Putt and Play. It's over in Finney. So you can go putt. Very, very good and fun activity for the kids.
Those are free, and there's actually a putting putt place on Rolling Acres or something down that way towards Spanish Springs. That's you have to pay for that course.
If you want to leave the villages, there are more things than you could ever do. We like the airboat rides. They're fun. You could go on a float plane ride up in Alverez if you wanted to. You know, so much to do in that regard. Just near here is a place that sells alligators.
Oh, speaking of alligators, is that the one you're talking about that has the alligator heads?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't sell live alligators, but our grandkids loved it, and they went home with an alligator, believe me. When you finish the airboat ride, you'll get the opportunity to hold a live gator. She held it. I don't know if I did or not. Probably didn't. They have the little nose taped shut, so it's not going to bite you. But it's pretty cool. And it's a memory for a kid.
Sure. There's a special place we like to take the grandkids called Venetian Gardens. It's a playground, and it's a lovely playground with lots of equipment and safe equipment. And there's actually benches around so the parents can sit and watch, or you can stand up and go with them. But the kids really enjoy it. Merry-go-round, slides, mazes. It's a great place.
We just went there a little bit ago and took the kids. I was disappointed, though. It had a zip line.
Yeah, it used to.
And they've taken the zip line away because I imagine somebody got, pretty
Maybe hurt.
crazy on that thing. And
it wasn't high. It was, 5 feet off the ground, maybe.
Yeah, but you do zip along there. And there's a water park right there at Venetian Gardens. And in warm weather, it's closed right now, but in warm weather, the kids can go in there and play and have a good old time. If you like ice cream, what kid doesn't? You can go to Mystic Ice Cream. That's a fun place. You can go. They've got tons of memorabilia on the wall. You can see the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and Neil Diamond and Janis Joplin and all these kind of souvenirs and things. It's pretty fun and unique place. And you can get lots of different flavors of homemade ice cream there.
Along that idea, there's also a yogurt place in Colony Plaza that you can get frozen yogurt, and then they had all these add-ins with all the little gummy bears and all the little nuts and candies to put on it too.
Reverting back to Mystic Ice Cream, also at Mystic Ice Cream, you can sing karaoke one day a week. You can name that tune on another day of the week.
And they have a trivia night.
And a trivia night, which we have gone and been soundly defeated quite a few times. We don't ever do very well there, but it's fun. It's all fun, and we think the kids would like all of it. Don't forget, we are situated right in the middle of one of the greatest places for recreation in the world. From all the natural lakes and the boat rides and the things like that, you've got amusement parks and other things to do.
There are some places in Orlando that you can go to. There's an actual indoor amusement park that you can do with the kids. It's the most science experiment type of activities. There's places in Gainesville, a science museum or a natural history museum there. And in Central Florida, there's an actual Florida Zoo. So there's a lot of things to do in Florida. Even go to the beaches, right?
Yeah, that's something we want to do here real soon. And today is another cold one here in Florida.
It's cold.
But don't forget, you're right here. You've got Universal Studios. You can go see the Harry Potter deal. You can go to SeaWorld. You can go to Gator World. You can go to Gatorland. You can go
It's
to
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens
Yeah.
in Tampa. There are so many things to do here.
Oh, and so see the manatees. If you can do that, what are the places to go there?
Well, Crystal River is a great place to take your family if you want to see the manatees. These sea cows, these gentle giants, they're big as a Volkswagen. And this week, I read there were 550 of them there.
You can do them with kayaks, or there's a glass bottom boats, actually, you can do that.
They come here to escape the cold water because it's warm. It's 72 degrees in those springs. And I did it last year. Remember, if you saw the video, that was quite a trip. And we highly encourage you. If you don't want to get in the water, don't worry. You can see them in Three Sister Springs. You can buy a ticket and walk the boardwalk there, and
around
you're
it.
looking down into those beautiful blue pools at these fantastic creatures. Don't forget that when the grandkids come, you should register them ahead of time with the villages. You can do that online, or you can go to any of the regional rec centers and do that, and you'll pick up a little card. And that card will have their name, their birth date, and their home address, plus what days that they get to be active here in the villages. That enables them to do things like go into the rec centers, to go to the swimming pools, to partake in the activities here. You have to have that.
Here's a little tip too. If you go into the Publix grocery store, you're going to find this magazine up front in one of the racks. It's a grandparents magazine, and it has lots of activities in here. It might tell about the camp villages, but it's also just other activities around the villages that you can take your children to, and it even has some fun coloring pages in it also. So this is a great magazine to pick up.
And the next time that Camp Villages is going to be available will be in March. They'll have springtime activities. That'll be fun. Don't wait till the last minute to sign up. Sign up ahead of time if you can. We hope you've enjoyed this look at grandchildren in the villages. I had fun with making of that movie that you saw.
I think the kids certainly enjoyed
It
that.
was a good time, and they had a good time, and our car and golf carts have never looked better.
If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button. Until next time.
See you when you get here.